We'll load the game number 13. And yeah, if we have any more games to run after this one, then we'll go for it. Please tell me if you have the game updated, if you can see the game number 13.
Yep, it's looking good.
Okay.
It's looking good on. Actually, I should say it's looking good on Discord. I should check.
I can
AI
see that
script.
Twitch is fine as well.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so let's start with a new one. This time we have Orange as the general, and he's going to play as Britons, very strong Civ. And next one is Zebba AI. He's going to play as Tatars, so technically he could use those hills to his advantage for that sweet bonus damage. Then we have Grey, and this time Grey is SuperVillain playing as gods. Next one is Purple, and that's Odette playing as Slavs. I love the Civ and I love this AI, so you know who I'm going to root for. And Soldier is going to play as Celts, he's green. Next one is Byzantine Imperium, that's red Byzantine AI. We have Teal, that's Naga playing as, I always forget those.
Bengalis.
Naga is, yeah, Bengalis. And after that we have Blue. Blue is Immortal playing as Romans. I'm not sure how many times I've seen him playing as Romans, but he could technically go for Scorpions as well. And yeah, that's
Immortal.
about it.
I was gonna say Immortal played as Romans in the Land Nomad tournament, despite
Oh.
not being set up for Romans, and still won.
Oh yeah, there
So
was something like that. Yeah. I think he couldn't upgrade his infantry to the last level or something like that.
he apparently the TheMaximalBeing said that it has like particular build orders, but if a Civ doesn't have a built-in build order, it has like a generic one it goes to. So I think
Okay.
that's what it was at the time. So
So yeah, you're playing your generic and you still win. Okay, the placement is quite interesting now. We have Immortal surrounded by Naga and the General, so those AIs, all of them are pretty strong. Zebba AI is another strong AI, and they essentially are all clumped together, all of them for here. We have then a super villain. We have Odette, another super strong AI. It's a pretty tough game, honestly, because so many AIs can perform super well here. And yeah, we have also Soldier and Byzantine Imperium. We know that left alone for long enough, all of them can actually get super strong. It's
yeah.
no exception. All of them can do super nice.
And I actually think going back to your prediction of the area of the map, I think that top area is where a lot of the action can happen because depending on where Zebba goes, Zebba is perfectly capable of taking out the general early on with its feudal pressure. But SuperVillain also goes for early pressure. And again, depending on which way Odette goes, if SuperVillain has a window, then the Goth spam can be really dangerous, and he's got the micro to back it up. Like he's really aggressive early on.
Super villain already has 5 militias.
But he's sending them to Zebba.
And Immortal is going for his 5 drush, 5 militia drush as well.
I think Zebba
Oh,
can
he's
also
backing
go
up.
drush. I don't know if it is or not. It's not. It's going to because it's Tatars. I think it's staying with.
Archers.
It might go for a scout rush.
Oh, nice. I mean, technically around bases there are also some hills, so yeah, he can make use of that as well. He's going for a mining camp now, so I don't think you it's Naga, sorry. But yeah, Zebba is also on gold. Maybe not that much. Maybe he will go for men-at-arms. Because you don't really need that much gold if you're going for scouts, right?
Oh, he he'll fast castle actually. If he's done that, that's the build, isn't it? If you drush, you take that extra time and then you go into castle.
But he's not rushing, he has no militia.
He doesn't anymore. He had them, didn't he? I know it was Immortal you
I
pointed
think
out.
that was Immortal and SuperVillain, and now Odette is actually going for militia.
I think Seba's struggling then. Look at the Vil count.
22.
What happened?
I'm actually sure. Maybe his sheep were taken because there was quite some action of scouts from opposite teams around his base. And yeah. Or maybe someone has taken his boar. Actually didn't pay enough attention to see that.
Ah.
Immortal's rush is actually delayed. I think he went back and forth and now he's going once again forward toward the general. But yeah, you had a good point. Zebba got delayed a bit. Maybe his actually mail got delayed. I don't know. Because everything else seems to be quite fine. And he's going for archers actually, not an FC.
He's only just building farms. Nice.
Wolves are the real victors there in the middle of this land. Look at that. They
Men
were
at arms from
fighting
Odette.
someone. Oh, nice. And she's going against Soldier. So, pretty interesting because Soldier is usually going for infantry as well. So we might see some sick battles over there. And
This is SuperVillain's chance. Like
this might
if
buy him
SuperVillain matters the units.
a lot of time, this mining camp. Of course, it's going down pretty fast, but still that's like a minute saved. You are not losing your wood or gold. And he's going for supply, so he's going to spam infantry pretty soon.
I think Odette's man at arm rush. I mean, as with most AIs, right? I don't think it's anywhere near as strong as its ranged units strats. So I think if there's a window at least for SuperVillain if he decides to attack Odette to do some damage. I think that I would bet more on SuperVillain's DEC than Odette's.
Actually, SuperVillain has the second score right now. Where are his men-at-arms? They are scattered. Here and
Zebba
there.
might do well out of this.
Oh, there's quite a lot of archers from Zebba, yeah. And they're doing a good job here. So yeah, he's not only going to be safe, but he's going to counterattack real fast. Though I wonder how much of a protection this tower is going to provide.
I think SuperVillain had the window. It's not gonna have used it, but in fairness, I think Zebba would have attacked anyway. So
Naga is left alone yet again, about to reach Castle Age in a couple of seconds. So I guess Promi is going to be super happy, because as we already mentioned several times, this often helped Naga tremendously to be left alone, boom, safely, and then come with the army and dominate. As far as I remember, Naga won at least 3 games. So yeah, that's a sick performance if given enough time. Immortal is attacking the general, but I must say that it's still nice that the general is already in Castle Age. I expect TC pretty soon, though.
crossbows.
This is a pretty weird mining camp. Okay, the forces are split now. He managed to find the lumber camp, so even more villagers are going to be destroyed, killed. And Odette is still attacking Soldier, finding more and more value here. The market got denied, so he's not going up anytime soon. He's got the blacksmith, but yeah, he needs second building as well. But yeah, resources are nowhere near that anyway. And he's going
This is a good game for Zebba.
for second barracks. Interesting that Immortal is fighting over there, though. It's hard to be called fighting when yeah, he's kind of dominating the general right now, even though general has tech advantage. He's got the numbers. Zebba's forces are growing. I guess they now need to be upgraded, but that has to wait a little. Also, Zebba has the highest pop right in front of Immortal, so pretty solid feudal play. And yeah, he's actually avoiding those towers, so nicely done. And yeah, he's avoiding all of them. I wonder if he's going to go around it. But yeah, SuperVillain is actually doing a great job. He's spending quite some time on building those towers, but this should make him more or less safe, I'd say.
And actually, if they get sandwiched between towers, then the tower avoidance might work against Zebba.
True. Immortal is still there. He's also using the hill. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but it definitely works. Yeah, the general has lost so much. 34 units already. That's super painful. I think he has increased the range. Yeah, he seems to have fletching now.
Second TC down for Naga.
And the third one right beside it.
Oh wow.
And actually, Odette is
And
doing the
relics.
same. Oh, looks like they are stuck and they might be in range of a new tower pretty soon.
It's been happening a lot.
Also, Byzantii Imperium is left alone as well, about to reach Imperial Age at 24 minutes, 25 maybe. Super nice. Usually,
Artifacts would be amazing on this map. The amount of infantry that's been happening.
Oh yes, and usually Byzantine Imperium is unlucky because as risky as that strat is, it's pretty often denied by any kind of aggression. But this time she made it, and actually General has given up. I guess that was too much. I mean, 55 units lost. That's more than enough to give up. I guess he has some villagers left, but yeah, 20 villagers is definitely not enough. And
I
that
think if anyone had attacked Immortal, even just to distract it for a little bit, I think the general would have bounced back quite nicely. It was putting up a decent fight with just the 3 crossbows it had, but no one was taking the pressure away, so it's unfortunate.
This mill actually confuses me. I wouldn't expect a mill like that from Immortal, honestly. But here it is. And yeah, now Immortal, he's on 3 TCs as well, and he's going against Naga right now. As far as I remember, he's going against the strongest one. I also can hear monks, but I don't see the targets of their conversions. Okay, constantly switching for some reason. That's something we might need to tell Promi about. And he's about to be attacked. At least he has
And
enough
Mangonel's
TCs.
nice.
What dice?
And Mangonel is going for Naga, which would be really nice against those scums.
And I think Naga is actually using them quite well. Though that I think that was a TC. It got denied. It's so close to be finished, but yet it was cancelled.
Can we switch the view to resources again, please?
Sure.
I'm interested to see if Naga's
Zebba is
food
ready to go
production
imp
is
pretty
okay.
soon.
Oh wow. Okay, interesting.
Oh no, the manga now. Oh, we might get a hook conversion. Nice. And is he going to get a knight as well? He should, I guess. Yep, he
Yep.
is getting that. I think Bengali monks are strong. Yeah, they have that armor. A great feature for them.
Has Naga taken the middle with Zebba?
Looks like the game window has zoomed in OBS. Okay, let me check that. It should be okay. At least looking at the stream and at the OBS as well. I feel like Naga has some issues because sometimes he keeps switching targets, as you can see. And he still managed to survive the volley because of that armor bonus. Sick. But yeah, he is switching targets. Anyway, SuperVillain managed to get a castle, so he should be pretty safe now. Although he has no army, he has quite enough villagers, I would say. Though some boomers behind that are definitely doing better, like Immortal with 90 villagers or Odette with 86 already. Soldier, I think it's not the first time Soldier is taking this spot, because I remember Wolves being here, and he's doing that again.
That's nice.
I've seen, yeah, the Mangonos are actually being destroyed. Immortal is doing a good job preventing them
Oh,
from
there's a ram.
attention. Honestly, rest of the map is quite peaceful right now. And Naga is actually destroying the ram with villagers. Nicely done. Oh. I think one of them died, sadly.
Nice. I think Zebba clicked up.
Yep, he did. Halfway there. Also, Byzantii Imperium is left alone starting the cataphract training. Immortal is sniping those Mangonos.
I mean, amazing work by Soldier. You're next to Odette, who is on 3 TCs, Castle Age. You know Odette has crazy crossbow micro. And yet, you're Soldier, you're in Feudal Age building Palisade walls, and you're still on 66 pop. Like, bravo. The walls can really help, I think.
Keep in mind that his early game was also delayed because he got hit by that 5-minute harms. His market got denied or even destroyed, and he's still there.
I really like the mill on the right, where the farms are on the outside of the wall.
Oh. And Immortal is on 4 TCs right now.
Naga's going elephants.
Okay, he somehow managed to convert the target. And yeah, elephants, here we go. And somehow Naga managed to push him back. Though there's quite a lot of cavalry, so those Mongols are not really safe. Oh, that could be juicy.
Yeah, I was going to say, could have had a nice
Nicely there.
foundation attack then.
Yep, down they go. And for some reason those cavalry is having trouble microing. Those Mongols might actually be able to kill them all.
Yeah.
And look how many villagers are sent to this
The
castle.
ram.
And the villagers coming to destroy the ram. They're going to succeed actually. Nice. In the meantime, Odette is switching to boyars and attacking the supervillain. I wonder if he's going...
The supervillain's just getting going as well. You can see her skulls, you can see pikes.
So yeah, he has the means to fight back, and he managed to reach Imperial Age as well. That's Immortal, Zebba, SuperVillain, and Byzantine Imperium, of course.
Are they still watchtowers?
Yeah.
See,
So
with that many towers, upgrading them would have made a huge difference.
look at the top bar, how many units most of the AIs have. I think we usually end up with a situation when maybe 2 of them have solid army and the rest of them is struggling, but for a second I think 5 or 6 AIs had quite a lot of army, so that's very nice. The boyars are doing so much damage.
Do the towers or castle have bodkin?
Yep, he has actually, how do you call it, bracer, and he seems, oh, at least, yeah, bodkin and chemistry, I would say. Yeah, the range is +2, but the damage is +3, so second upgrade for archers and chemistry. And yeah, looks like Odette is not bored at all, as she is attacking actually 2 players at once.
Run too fun.
And the elephants, the armored elephants, are actually about to approach the castle. Something is happening with Immortal's army, and the trebuchet is trying to snipe a monk. And the tower actually goes down. I wonder what's going on, because Immortal has army, and he's going for monks.
I love how Naga just deals with pressure. Like most AIs, it would be over as soon as that army hit the base, but Naga just keeps building out.
Yeah, true. I mean, there was like 30 ranged units in her base, and yet now they are gone, and Naga is fighting back.
Still at 130 bills, like like nothing's happened.
Yeah. Looks like Sergio has given up, and that means that Odette is about to switch the target now, and she already has quite a lot of boyars. I think at the point of being upgraded, they're going to be even harder to deal with, as their armor is going up to 8, I think.
What are the upgrades like on Byzantii Imperium's cataphracts?
Fully upgraded apart from attack, I think. I'm not sure if they even get the final upgrade for attack, but
Do
in
they
terms
have the
of
trample
armors,
damage? Can we tell if they've got the trample damage, I guess is the...
I believe that they are not being trained until they get trample damage. I think at some point Kimberly mentioned that. So yeah, they are not going to attack or even be produced until they get the trample damage bonus. And I know that it's sick.
I was going to say that could be really problematic for Naga. But it means that you can also put up a pretty decent defense, I think, if Odette attacks.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, the big wave of boyars against cataphracts, that could be a decent deal. Thank you for the raid, General Argentina. Welcome to the AI world, where custom AIs are battling their way to become the strongest. We have Legionnaires by Immortal, and looks like he is about to fight Zebba. Well, Zebba is going for some camels and in general mixed army, but he also has some lancers and he's going for hand cannoneers.
And cannoneers, nice.
And actually that's what you need against legionaries, I think. But yeah, Naga. Some TCs actually got destroyed. There's only 1 left. Oh. And yeah, Naga is down to 42 villages, so eventually yeah, the attack succeeded. And Immortal is finishing General's villages.
Wow.
At the same time, Kimberly's AI is getting stronger in terms of offense and defense. She's getting more castles, so that means more cataphracts.
And Odette's reached PopCap. Immortal was at PopCap earlier, and is rebuilding it again. So Odette's taken the lead on that front, and I don't think Zebba's too far behind. I think Zebba's actually attacking Immortal now.
Yeah, he sent some units, but he needs a bit more of them. If he manages to gather those hand cannoneers together and have a meat shield in front of them, he might be able to deal with all those legionaries from Immortal. And looks like Naga is switching to X-Bows, but I'm afraid that it's a little bit too late. Also, how much armor? Yeah, 6-piece armor for Legionaries. Even fully upgraded crossbows won't deal that much. They currently deal 1 damage because of the pierce armor they have. And that's a lot.
SuperVillain has gone for 1 trap,
He's...
and it is taking buildings down.
I wonder if he's attacking farm? Yeah, he is actually attacking farms. And a couple of hand cannoneers are actually fighting the trap, but now and
That's
then
hilarious.
there's a villager sent over there to actually repair it. And look at that. Step Lancers are actually attacking the towers, but since they have +1 range, they are still in range of the tower. Byzantine Imperium is actually attacking Odette right now. The 2 sea drums or cap drums are actually enough to destroy it.
Oh,
And
here we
down
go.
it goes.
Byzantines versus Boyars on the left.
Immortal is actually fighting Byzantine Imperium on her left side. So, where are the cataphracts? Actually, plenty of them died. I guess Immortal
That's
has enough
halbs.
halbs, yeah. It's so crucial to gather all your units together. Oh, this might be the end for SuperVillain. Zebba is all in against him. And look how many TCs and castles Zebba already has. I think he's building his 5th TC. Yep, it's up. And yeah, a lot is happening right now. Naga is still there. 11
holding
villages
on.
left. And now, yeah, Immortal is switching his focus to Byzantine Imperium, and he's going for Scorpions. At least some of them. A lot of action is still happening in SuperVillain's base. Like I said, this might be the end, though he doesn't have that much siege. He's going full skirms, supported by a bunch of hand cannoneers.
So normally these kind of battles end up with whoever's in the middle kind of takes advantage. But I noticed Immortal was avoiding the middle and going for Naga's gold. So although Immortal's not got a presence in the middle, it does have gold income.
He is claiming some gold from the middle, but yeah, he's rather playing safe. And Legionaries are doing so much, actually. 21 how does it work? They have that...
Oh, it's a charge.
Right.
Because they're next to Centaurians.
I'm looking
Very
for
nice.
at least one of them. Yeah, fully charged. And yeah, Zebba has broken SuperVillain. SuperVillain is giving up. And yeah, now marching towards Odette. Odette is the only one that has some more stable way to capture the middle, but this TC won't provide much help. As... Oh, Zebba is going for Bombard Towers.
Oh, and the siege rams are going into Odette's base on the right-hand side.
There's one over there.
There's 2 on the go.
Odette is actually retreating or trying to retreat, one of them. And Immortal is actually switching to Odette as well. Though he seems to be going back once in a while towards Byzantine Imperium. And Naga is actually finally given up, so only 4 AIs remain. And all of them are actually pretty solid in terms of scores, so...
This has been a really good game for Byzantii Imperium. It's been quite unlucky in the first set of games.
Yeah.
It's earning its place.
But yeah, her army is no longer there, so... She might be the next one to be eliminated. And even though Zebba is third in terms of score, he's playing super aggressive. And he's now switching to halberdiers, though there's not that much cavalry. Maybe, yeah, maybe because of the centurions.
Look at the resources though. Odette's not spending them.
Yeah, Odette can play the Trash War as long as she can and as long as she pleases. And already...
But she's not producing units.
That's actually weird. She's not housed, is she? Okay, slowly adding longswords.
That's a shame. Needs more production buildings, and Odette would be stomping this. But I think my money's on Immortal at the moment.
Yeah, actually, Odette only has 3 castles, 3 barracks, 2 archer rangers, and I see 4 stables. And Bombard Towers are actually doing a great job here. But the trap should be very good here. I blinked and the ram has appeared over there. And yeah, now Immortal is slowly pushing towards the middle. I believe that's what we have discussed last time, which is the fact that he is actually pushing his castles and maybe other buildings as well towards the opponent he is currently targeting. So if he would go for Odette for a second, he would push castles towards her. And I believe this one was targeted against Byzantine Imperium. I think that's actually more what Rehoboam does from the game from this week, the previous round. I mean, previous game of Rehoboam. And yeah, now
I think the charge damage is meaning that those halberdiers aren't as effective against the Centaurians as Zebba might like.
Though, do Centurions get the charge attack? Yeah, they get the charge attack as well. Interesting.
It means you need to outnumber the Centaurians by a bit for the attack to land.
Byzantine Imperium is still there. Immortal is sending his units everywhere, so it's not like he is finishing off what he started. So yeah, Byzantine Imperium still at 60 villagers. She's trying to convert some units successfully. But yeah, there needs to be more.
I'm frustrated with Odette at the moment. The seeing those resources being floated is awful.
I hope there are no issues with I don't know, escrow or something, because you have everything apart from the stone. You can train anything, research anything, and yet nothing happens.
Yeah, it looks like it's saving for something, but
for what? Yeah, Immortal is everywhere right now. And he's keeping all the enemies at bay. Zebba is actually trying to get back to the game. He's left alone now.
it's got 6 TCs. There's no reason why it can't.
Yeah, he can quickly get those villagers back on the field running. And yeah, I think Immortal is slowly switching towards the stronger composition. He is almost at 50 centurions. And I believe he might start to... Yeah, he seems to be lowering the number of villagers to get even more army on the field. I like that move a lot. Not many guys do it. And look how many castles he has. 10 and getting more. And he doesn't really care about this relic in the middle. Yeah, look at the number of villagers of Immortal slowly going down one by one. He's doing that a great job with that thing that he actually slowly goes for the stronger, highly efficient units. those that cost gold but are super nice in terms of fighting. So yeah, he has almost full gold comp. Centurions, Legionaries, Scorpions, Rams, and a bunch of skirmishers that actually could get converted. Or maybe they actually survived the defense from Naga. Hard to tell.
Yeah, you can see it was at least constantly spending that gold. Odette on 94 pop.
That hurts. Yeah, what happened? We've seen the issue of Naga with failed conversions, and now we can see that Odette is actually not spending her resources. And Odette is actually giving up. I don't know why, but it happened.
Yeah, interesting. The other thing I'd say as well, if Sebi watches this one back, I noticed that Zebba's built multiple markets, but won't be trading. So again, I don't know how when that happened, but save a bit of wood in the game for like production buildings or more farms and stuff.
Yeah, he actually has three markets right now. Elite Scorpions, I mean heavy Scorpions.
So the question is, it's not so much will Zebba win? I think it's more will Zebba or Byzantii Imperium overtake Odette in score?
Honestly, I don't think so. They are both pretty low in terms of population. Surprised to see Immortal below 100 veils, but like I said, he's switching towards army even more. And he already has some bank of resources, so no need to have that many villagers when you can get stronger army on the field.
Well, at this
That's
rate, Immortal's going to have more castles and villages. It's a lot on the map.
I wonder if he's going to find these TCs anytime soon. Though something has been destroyed here, so at least he is aware of this one. But where is actually his army? Marching towards Byzantine Imperium? Is he?
SuperVillain overtook Naga as well in score in the end.
Oh.
Those towers do a great job.
I wonder if that relic is still providing him resources, so... Yeah, it actually is, so... Wait, that's... No, that's a great TC, great TC. Oh... No, it actually halted, so if you are dead, the relic no longer produces gold. I
Yeah,
mean,
the score's staying
makes
static.
sense. There's no faithful people that are going to visit your temples and pay the gold. And yeah, Immortal is going against Byzantine Imperium. I wonder how many halves you'd have to deal with all those centurions about to hit 60.
And even then, I don't think halbs are the answer because the legionnaires will just cut through them.
You'd probably have to have halves and
Paladins.
cannoneers. Or paladins, yeah.
Or to be fair, flaming camels. I mean, if you're playing Tatars, that's the way to go.
That would be super
Look
nice.
at them all tightly packed up like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. And yeah, he's switching now towards Zebba. Byzantine Imperium is still there, but he is going elsewhere now. Scorpion versus Scorpion. And he is still microing those guys. Yeah, Zebba definitely has enough production buildings. But his economy is so hurt. I also like the fact that Immortal is using a bunch of groups. It's not like his army is all together. But now, when he is strong, he is doing this. I'm not sure if he does it always or just in situation like that. But it's super nice because you can find more places to attack. Okay, those halves are doing a good job here. 34. But some of them are idle for some reason. I wonder why. They would do so much damage if they were here.
I wonder if the town's size is quite small and it's attached to one of the TCs on the outside, so it doesn't know it's being attacked.
This might be the TC you're talking about, or this one. But he's sending some.
They're in line of sight, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. And yeah, Immortal is slowly expanding with castles. And back to Byzantine Imperium, I guess. It's good for Immortal that he has a mobile army.
Sorry if you just heard a load of buzzing then. That was the first time we've had a national alarm go off in the UK. We've got a bad storm coming, so if you heard that horrible noise, apologies for that.
I had nothing.
Oh, okay, good.
Are you safe?
Yeah, it's so I think in comparison to what we usually get in the UK, we've got quite a nasty storm coming, so I think it's telling us not to travel.
Okay.
On
Don't
the
travel
roads.
now. Don't.
No traveling now. Only Age of Empires.
Stay here. The army approaches.
At this point, because there's a bit of back and forth going, is it worth speeding it up a little bit?
I mean, sure, we can definitely go for that. Because we mostly know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Now they have changed the focus again. I can hear some villagers dying, but I can't see them. I guess, yeah.
Oh, there they
they
are.
have been
They're
there.
dying to that Centurion.
Oh, how much gold. And Byzantine Imperium is actually converting Odette's villages. 125. Is this guy going to be converted? Most likely yes. And back to the cataphracts. Nice. Just group them together and we're about to see an amazing battle.
Nice. Or not. Going for the castle. They're great units, though. Oh,
Oh, they might catch the siege. No, they won't. And those castles at least should help a lot. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Immortal has quite a big bank already, so he can simply throw units forward now. And yeah, look at that. Byzantine Imperium has taken third spot right now. Surpassed Zebba. She may get quite a lot of kills over there because of the castles, but eventually they will fall as the traps are already there and the raw firepower of legionaries, I mean centurions, is already enough. The ram won't even have a chance to punch through the walls of the castle.
So she's approaching Odette's score. While Seba's is going down now. It was approaching. The castle kills were helping.
And again, Immortal is leaving Byzantine Imperium alone, so she might once again try to reboom, though those pesky scorpions are preventing her from getting a castle up.
I'll look at the resources now, though.
Whose resources?
Zebbas and Byzantii Imperiums, like they're dwindling a bit now. Zebba in particular, it's not able to produce the villagers and kind of start going back anymore.
There's so many hubs that are idle. Okay, now they are moving because
Oh, something triggered it.
Yep, General, this is FFA of 8 custom-made AIs. And the AI is among them. So we could say that's 7 custom-made AIs. And yeah, Zebba has given up, so only Byzantine Imperium survives. This guy has a job. Anyway, the final wave might be approaching Byzantine Imperium. And she might be
Oh,
unable
there's 200
to
score in it though
advance.
between her and Odette.
Yeah. She can only hope to get some kills around the castle, but I don't think it's going to do much. Maybe you can get a couple of kills over there, but you still lose villagers and the buildings, so your score is going to drop.
Does she have
little.
relics?
How do I check?
Top left.
Yep, there's something here. 2 relics.
That might be what's getting the score up.
Trying to find because... Yeah, 2 relics. So close, look at that. Look at the score.
The score will drop again when she resigns, so it's got to get up enough, I think, to take that hit.
The score drops when you give up?
I think so. I think that's what happened in a previous game, and because we thought the scores wouldn't change, and then when we got to the end of the game, they did.
But the scores were going down because the units and buildings were being destroyed. I was thinking about the simple act of giving up. Does it change the score if you surrender at that very moment? She might stay there. Look at that. Wow. A very good game for Byzantine Imperium.
Yeah.
Down to 2 villagers and 2 monks. 1 scorpion and 1 monk. And 2 villagers somewhere. Maybe there?
Well, with the group splitting up, Immortal's very good at hide and seek.
Oh yes. Monk.
Great to see Byzantii Imperium rebuilding as well. Like, I know she's out of the game, but I don't think all of the AIs in this tournament have that down. Some of them, once they lose that TC, they don't prioritize the resources.
Byzantine Imperium has just converted a trebuchet.
That's great.
There's also a centurion here. She's trying to convert a siege ram, and the treb is trying to
And
kill it.
succeeds.
Look at that. Converted. Immortal is shocked. He has no idea what's going on, and he doesn't really target monks. He is at 100 centurions. Sick.
But I think the score is safe now. I think those conversions are helping.
Oh yes. But I wonder what's going on inside Immortal's head. As like I've said, he seems to be confused. He's not attacking monks. He even allows his units to be converted and doesn't fight back. This trap is probably going to be converted as well. No, someone else was targeting it.
Oh no.
And there she goes.
3 traps.
Now we have a game of traps. Okay, now the monk has been targeted. There's 2 of them left alone.
Oh, the relics have gone though.
Scorpion has been converted, but like I've said, the relics are now away. Byzantine Imperium can afford 5 more monks, but I'm not sure if there's Yeah, there is one left, but
There
that's
it is.
it.
Second place.
Amazing game by Byzantine Imperium, I must say.
Amazing work.
Like what she really needed is being safe, reaching that Imperial age, and fighting. Nicely done. Okay. Yeah, almost 2,000 units killed. I want to see conversions though. Look at that, 72 units by Byzantine Imperium, and a bunch of them at the end.
679 for Immortal total army.
Oh. Army high 126. You rarely get a number like this, even when you're playing gods and you have that plus 10 units. Yeah, it was a pretty rough game for the general this time. He didn't have much time to properly develop his army and economy. Immortal kept him at bay for so long.
I think though, in a sense, the general going out so quickly was what kept Naga from reaching that final form, because Naga was like mid boom when Immortal struck, and had the general been an AI that was maybe less of a fast castler and caused Immortal more problems, that might have bought Naga some more time. So again,
True.
just the distribution of AIs there really helped kind of shape who was going to take that top spot.
Oh yes, definitely. Also, look that Odette is the only other AI that had a positive kill-death ratio. And apart from that, Immortal was farming all the AIs. 51 destructions to losses in terms of buildings. But yeah, the conversions are very interesting.
Conversions are great.
Actually, I'd love to see Zebba, Naga, and Byzantine Imperium going for monks against each other and having the civ that has both redemption, not, wait, is it redemption? I think redemption and the other one that allows you to convert monks. That would be a game. Yeah, Immortal's economy is super solid.
What time did Byzantine Imperium get Imperial Age?
Where do I check that?
Oh, it's just above 24 minutes and 8 seconds.
Yeah. Sick timing. Honestly, sick timing. The number of research. Zebba wasn't that far behind, honestly, and he had more text to be researched. And this time we had a game without any mesosev, so
Yeah.
that was interesting as well.
And Byzantine Imperium hit Imperial Age at about the same time Zebba hit Castle, which is amazing.
Oh yeah, true. 24-2. As opposed to that already mentioned 24-8. Nice timing.
I think the strange thing though was Odette, right? I think Odette could have taken that game.
If she only spent the resources, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened there. Castles, 20 castles, sick. And none of them got destroyed. Byzantie had 9 castles, but lost all of them. And at one point she had 4 of them at once.
Nice. I think as well, and just heading back to the scores. to see kind of where everyone's at. And it's interesting that Naga has quite quickly dropped from the top spot, and this game, I don't think we'll drop Naga into the danger zone because she's still 21 points clear before these scores are added. But later on, it could mean that Naga's in a bit of a trickier spot. Same with the general as well. Actually, the general is top 4 currently, but that game would have hurt it.
Leif is about to update the scoreboard, so I'm going to switch to it as well if it allows me. Okay, this should work.
And that game was big for Byzantii Imperium.
Oh yes, definitely. At this point, she had only 9 points, but the second spot is going to give her 24 points, I believe. So she should end up in the green zone.
And Immortal will have taken over from Odette on the top spot as well.
Oh yeah, but still that is more than safe to proceed. And there's one more game left. Yeah, Odette managed to win game 4. So yeah, pretty nice. Naga and Rehoboam are also safe, but yeah, Rehoboam is going to have his game once it's being played. And now
Though, if you think about the scores being tripled, it's actually, I guess, how safe is Rehoboam, because a lot of these AIs haven't had their second game yet, Rehoboam included.
Yeah. Naga, Odette, and Immortal had their game, and Immortal is already at spot number 4, and he's still going to play his game. The General had his game. He is number 5 now, even though he got punished so hard in that last game. Yeah, he was 8th, but he managed to have a great game and taking 2nd place in the first one of round of 16. So yeah, he is pretty safe, I would say, but there's still plenty of games to be played. And like I've said, some AIs haven't even played their second game. Like we've seen Bambi, Vagabond, Silvertongue, the King, I believe DEAI, SuperVillain, Mangudai, and Rehoboam. And we know that Mangudai's performance is pretty solid as well. And let me find him. I'm blind. Yeah, look at that. He is super solid. He's always taking at least spot number 3. And with that score being tripled, he should be doing pretty fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think at this point, although it says 3rd place there, I think Naga, the General, Supervillain, Byzantii Imperium, and Zebba and Soldier are the ones that are potentially in danger, because the others have a game to go yet. So yeah, I think they're the ones that are going to be fighting it out.
Bambi has to do his best. He has his second game to be played. He had a mixed performance in the first set, and the first one of this set was pretty terrible for him. So yeah, he better do his best and follow the second score second place from game number 3, or else he's going to be the one that is going to drop, sadly. Though I honestly wonder when was the last time Bambi got updated
Yeah, that's a good point.
and still
I think,
managed to pass around first round, right?
but it's a solid AI, yeah, and yeah, it may have been Davis Cup, perhaps. I know Interlibus did come back to the form for a bit, but I think that was the last time.
We need another Davis Cup, I guess.
Someone was mentioning that in the forum earlier.
Yeah,
I
I've
think.
seen it. Yeah. Also, if Davis Cup would be back, I guess Odette would get yet another update, and I'm always happy to see them. Still, look, Odette is number 2, and the last update was like 6 months ago or even more.
Yeah, Leif said 2023 was the last update, so it will be removed from the next ladder unless it gets updated.
Oh, I see.
But
Okay.
good game.
Well, definitely a good game, especially by Byzantii Imperium, I must say. I mean,
Yeah,
we are used to the strong performance of Immortal, but seeing other AIs taking first 3 spots, like I said, Byzantii Imperium, Odette is also super strong, and we know that, but like previously said, Mango Diolin is doing an amazing job. I mean, I'd love to see Sun Tzu having such steady performance, and he can get improved further. Mango Dice micro and use of Mango Dice, simply amazing. His score in terms of kills to deaths is always high. He gets like 2, maybe 3 to 1 score, I think, and he gets plenty of score. And it's not a score that can be taken away from you, because once you kill something, you have that score permanently. You lose
yeah.
score if your, I don't know, army or your villagers or buildings get destroyed. But it's not the strength of Mangodai. His strength is simple hit and run. I mean, simple. Of course, we could say it's simple, but it took some time to actually polish it, and I believe Fireball helped there a lot. And together with Waddle's commitment, we have a simple idea that performs so well. This score alone says a lot. Like I said, third, and again third, and another 2 games left to be played. It might be not the strongest AI, but it is definitely a flavor that I'm always happy to look after, and yeah, it makes so many games so entertaining. Unless you are the one that is going to fight him, but for
it,
us
it
viewers, it's such a cherry on top, right? Immortal
particularly
is
on this map as well. It's very good at removing that advantage of anyone holding the middle as it just raids through the center.
yeah. I mean, we know how strong Immortal is. His scores say it as well, but seeing more AIs that perform something very well is always nice. Naga had amazing first round. Immortal had amazing rounds, both of them so far. And yeah, the stable and reliable Mango Diolin, even though not the strongest, is always super nice to be seen. General had a really good set, the first set as well. Now he had a little bit of not no luck at all, honestly. He
Mm.
was the neighbor of Immortal that targeted him right away with his Drush, then Man at Arms, and further, and eventually he broke. But yeah, he has a high chance of performing pretty well in game number 3, or actually game number 6. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this as well. And other AIs like, I don't know, Vagabond, SuperVillain, Silver Tongue, they can still provide an entertaining game because of their unique units, because of their heavy pressure early on. They all have their different approach to the game, and it makes those games so entertaining. I mean, imagine if every area was doing, I don't know, meta. Everyone did the same thing. It would be boring. But once you see, I don't know, a group of scorpions rolling towards a group of cataphracts, and behind that is Rehoboam sickly microing his X-bows and the knights. Then you can see elephants from some other AI. This is what makes those games entertaining. And we are not here to, I don't know, find the best AI. I mean, of course, we want to see that, but this is more relaxed tournament. It's not like only the victor matters, because it's FFA, anything can happen, and eventually even Immortal can have a very rough game if he becomes the target of, let's say, two AIs at once. Even Immortal can't handle that, right? If the conditions are okay for others, he's going to be eliminated, and then we will see some other AIs in action. I mean, he's doing a great job to preventing that from happening, only twice being below the first spot. But yeah, anything can happen, and this is what makes those games fun. I really,
Oh,
really like the idea of FFA.
it's been really good, and even like in the last round, right? We saw Jester like completely stun Rare Bone in
Oh
a
yes.
game. So yeah, it's amazing like seeing what would traditionally get crushed in a 1v1. Um, taking a pot shot and it paying off is really good. I will say for next update of SuperVillain, I think SuperVillain would have held even longer if those towers got upgraded. So that was a biggie. I think it defends really well when it's in feudal age and an early castle, but those towers become useless in late castle and imperial, and it's bags so much score from those towers.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like that could be a real contender if it fortifies itself even more.
I mean, all those AIs, including the supervillain, are constantly being updated. So eventually we will move further, seeing new stuff. I don't know, more organized attacks. Maybe at some point walls, and maybe someone will also run the team games with mixed teams. So not like
Yeah,
for Immortals against four Rehoboams, but I don't know, Rehoboam with a couple of other AIs, Immortal with a couple of other AIs, the General, the Morrigan. I remember the Davis Cup 7 duo of the General and the Morrigan. I think that was
the two.
the duo with him, the duo, however the name was. But it was very interesting to see AIs working together. And even in that regard, we will see eventually some improvements, a better communication between AIs, um, better tributes, better calls for defense or attack. And yeah, seeing how stable the Age of Empires 2 itself is in terms of players, I believe that the AI scene is also going to slowly improve and go further and further from what we have now. And the fact that the number of goals has been increased is another great thing, because this should help to perform more calculations or secure more stuff as well, giving plenty of new ideas and opportunities for the scripters.
Yeah, it's. I think and even with the goals thing, right? Like, I'm starting to make use of that now, and the I think it just gives us options, doesn't it? We've got excess scripting, uh, which some people have started to dabble in, but the extra goals kind of give an alternative to that as well. That you can keep doing things in the base language and get it to you can do things like heat maps now. You can do monk micro in a way of storing IDs. So I think we're going to see better DUC for those that kind of focus on it, and better map awareness in particular for those who take advantage of the goals. So yeah, excited to see what people come up with on that, and maybe actually, with a bit more time, like maybe another 6-12 months, we'll be in a position for a Davis Cup style tournament where we can show off what people have done with those extra resources that Forgotten Empires have given us.
I mean, I'm also having quite a bunch of ideas, but I'm sadly not having as much time as I'd love to actually implement them. And heat maps are actually a thing that I have in mind, but I'm also thinking about, how should I say it, a tree of that could be used for pathing the graphs and the trees in terms of, I think, logic. There's probably the math of science or other science that is actually tackling graphs and trees, decision trees, because the map could be simplified to a graph with nodes that are connected or not, and that could actually allow you to maneuver the map in a better way. Uh, Eventually being aware if your units can pass through that area or not, and probably having a better control over your units so you could attack from several angles at once, especially when the walls eventually will appear. This is something we didn't really explore that much. I remember some scripters actually trying to implement walls. Even Immortal was doing walls, but I remember the scripter mentioning that it brought more problems than the benefit. So eventually he's not doing that now. But he is at least doing those quick walls to secure those villages that are building. And Mango Diolin also does a couple of walls to support his tower creation. And I believe there are other scripters that are actually working actively on the walling. Even Soldier is doing the default walling, but he is doing it, and sometimes it provides him with certain type of advantage because he is safer. He confuses other AIs when they attack him. For example, Rehoboam, he is not doing that well against walls. He can
Yeah.
handle them somehow, but it's not like they don't bring him any trouble. And
And I actually think that it depends on like how resources are allocated and time allows, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see even better walls from the extreme AI soon, because Offwo, who's working now on the definitive edition AI, uh, he's the king of house walling, right? Like his previous AI Ulysses was the first time I saw house walls in an AI. So I know he can do it, and so with more resources, perhaps, then they can perhaps be finalized even more. But I've seen even with some of the later updates with the extreme AI, it does like to start building house walls in early game. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes of that.
I have just received a message from Leif that game number 12 is actually finished. So I'm not sure how you're handling right now, but we could actually go for it and stream the game 12 again, this time with the correct version of the king. How about that?
I think I'm good because I've got to eat yet. So and I also want to actually properly look at what that warning was about earlier, just to make sure we haven't got to move anywhere. But yeah, I would be. There's potentially time, at least for me, to run that tomorrow if you don't run it yourself now.
If you have
Uh,
time tomorrow, then we can go for it. I just need to give you a heads up that I won't be able to cast it at the time like now because tomorrow at this time I'm going to play my Age of Empire 2 games on my own because I'm taking part of
yeah,
the small tournament. So we can either stream it before that or after that, but I can't promise at what time I'm going to be available after that. So
We
in
we
24
can
hours,
work it
I'm
out on
going to be
chat.
busy.
We can work it out in chat, but yes, well done on your previous game, and good luck.
Oh yes, I definitely need the good luck because the games are going to be stronger and stronger, and I kind of believe that I got lucky because at the time when I was actually being attacked, I had no idea what to do, and luckily for me, those units that were attacking died to the TC fire, so I could take a breath and get back to the game in 2 of them out of 3. So yeah, I was lucky
Nice.
there. Okay, so if we are going to stream the game number 12 tomorrow, I'm not holding you there anymore. Thank you for co-casting with me. I think we had an amazing game, a very, very strong performance by Byzantii Imperium, and
Yeah.
this actually gives her hope to proceed to the final round. As far as I remember, Leif said that the final round is going to be round of 8. So I am not sure if it's going to be 3 rounds here and then final round, or just one final round of 8.
We've got another round after this, so it's so just looking at the tournament graph. So it's once these 3 games are finished, it goes down to a final 8, where there's another 3 games, and then it goes into a overall final with 4 AIs left. But it's going to be 2 of each of those AIs in a similar
Okay.
way to Bright Spark and Byzantii Imperium's kind of sudden death duel,
Okay.
but instead of 4 of each, it'll be 2 of each. So it will constantly be filled with 8 AIs on the battlefield.
Nice. So we are going to see at least 3 more games in this set. One of them is already played. We have the rack ready. So then we will have game number 14, 15, and yeah, those 3 rounds of 8 with the final round of, I think it will be round of 4, but like you said, a double. So in the end, 8 AIs again, but a pairs of those AIs. I believe there will be no teaming,
Yeah,
the diplomacy between them, but still, you have technically a double the chance to advance. Nice.
cool. Thank you for having me, and look forward to streaming the next one.
Keep your voice healthy because you'll need it tomorrow.
Will do.
And
Thank you.
take care of that alarm you've mentioned. Be
I
safe.
think it's just storms on the road. I think that's what it's saying. That was what was on the news. So yeah, we'll be staying indoors and streaming Age of Empires. So all should be good.
Yeah, they want to keep you at home so you can stream more.
Well, I wouldn't have been streaming otherwise. I'd have been traveling. So yeah, it's worked.
Thank you, British weather.
Cool. Take care, and probably see you tomorrow.
Thank you, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.